A reminder to silence your cell phones, please. If you have questions, to raise your hand and you'll be brought a microphone. And then also, if you do have photo vests that you need to return, you can do so at the bin at the door. This is our championship final Game 1 press conference featuring the Huskies of the University of Washington, joined by head coach Heather Tarr, student athletes Sis Bates, Julia DuPont, and Gabby Plain. Coach Tarr, obviously this game dominated by the pitchers. Could you talk about Gabby's performance and also what did you see from Megan that gave your lineup so much trouble?
Well, I think, just in general, it was a great pitcher's duel. Both teams hadn't seen each other, and it was a great opportunity for us to face a really good pitcher in Megan King. I just think she has great command and throws a lot of strikes. She definitely pitches with the rhythm that she likes to pitch with, pitches quick, something that I know a lot of other teams comment on after having played her. Proud of Gabby. Probably she will tell you what she felt like today in terms of her execution of what she did, but when you look at the overall body of work today, it's a pretty darn good job. Whatever she threw, maybe 6 shutout innings, just gave up the 1 home run, and that was too bad that we couldn't come through when we had chances, but I think we're going to be all right.
Questions for Coach or the student athletes, please.
Sis or Julia, you guys talk about is there frustration? I'm sorry. Is there frustration in a game like that where you have so many scoring opportunities and don't cash in, or is that just softball?
It happens. Every team that came to this tournament is great, and it was a pitching duel today. We hit the ball hard a lot. We didn't play our best game, but it's a series of 3, so we'll see.
A reminder again, if you do have a question, please raise your hand, wait for the microphone, identify yourself and your media outlet. Marin?
Marin Angus behind the plate. For Sis and Julia, what did you guys see from Megan King tonight that kept you guys off balance a little bit?
Start with Julia, please.
She's a great pitcher. I mean, we've never seen her before. I think we're always better the second time around when we see a pitcher. Like I said, she's a great pitcher. She has great command, like Coach Tarr said. She was just working ahead of us and keeping us off balance because one time she would come ahead and the next time she wouldn't. So I think that's what kept personally me off balance. But like Sis said, we've made hard contact. We are 1 pitch away, 1 inch away, and so we'll see tomorrow.
Sis?
Yeah, she has good command. She works quick. I mean, she's a good pitcher. Put the ball in play, yeah.
Katie Barnes, ESPNW. Gabby, how do you feel about your performance tonight?
I would say that it wasn't my best performance, but it wasn't necessarily bad. I didn't have as much command as I would have liked, unfortunately. But, yeah, it was enough to help out the girls. Like, they were still getting ground balls and outs for me, and it just, yeah, it was definitely on the average side.
Matt Calkins of the Seattle Times. Gabby, can you just describe what happened on the solo home run that you gave up? Was that a mistake? Did she just guess right? What happened there?
Ball was probably a bit higher than I would have liked it to be, but yeah, it was just a good hit. She read it well, went with it, put it where she wanted it to go. So yeah, there's not much you can do about that.
Coach Tarr, you kind of made a face when Gabby said that it was an average night. Did you want to say more about that?
No, I mean, how do you tell a kid it was a bad night? It wasn't a bad night. We didn't score. Our bad. But she didn't pitch her best game, but what is she supposed to do? Throw 15 innings and us try to figure out how to score? We're good. It's just, like you laugh because you're like, dang, you're playing for a national championship and you threw an average game and we lost 1-0. That's why I laugh. Like, what are we saying up here? Like, it's like so cool, but it kind of sucks right now, but it's kind of like it's just kind of a crappy, cool feeling.
And then just one more for Gabby. you know, you're a freshman. You've been pitching well all postseason, and it's the championship series, and you get the game one start. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I never would have seen myself here in my wildest dreams. Like you said, I'm just a freshman. To get game one start is incredible. I really can't put into words. It's just a feeling that you get. Like, I can't say it. Yeah.
Ira Schofeld, warchant.com. Coach, could you talk about what you like about your team in this situation? They don't seem rattled. What gives you confidence going into these next two games?
Just another opportunity. Like, thank goodness it doesn't end tonight. Like, we have another chance. Like, these guys are awesome. Let's see what we can do tomorrow. Live and learn.
Mark Allister, Fast Pitch News. So for the three players, and I'm hoping that you'll not just say this was another game, but I'm just interested in what it was like being on the line pregame, and this is the national championship. What did it feel like for you?
Let's start with Sis, please.
Yeah, it was a cool feeling, you know, playing for a national championship, like you said, but we try to focus on taking it pitch by pitch. Honestly, like, it sounds crazy me saying it, but you have to, or it's too big. Like, you get too rattled. Like, you just have to take pitch by pitch together, trust in each other, and just play for each other, honestly.
Julia?
Taking a step back, it's kind of cool. You know, growing up, you kind of watch these games on TV. I remember being in 8th grade and watching Washington in the 09 series and the 010 and the 10 series, and now we're here, and so that's a really great experience. It's a really cool opportunity, and we're just lucky and fortunate to be here. But like Sis says, we play this game pitch by pitch and side by side.
Gabby?
Yeah, like the other two said, I don't really have all that much to add. Just being here is an incredible experience, the whole thing. So not just the final series, it's been incredible the whole way through.
Tim Lenefelt, Seminoles.com. Heather, I was wondering if you could just describe the swing in the bottom of the seventh there. You get a leadoff runner on and a ball that looks like it's going to drop, and then Jessie Warren makes the play that she made to get the double play.
Yeah, I mean, what a great play. We know that she plays really aggressively, and Tristan had the green light to either bunt or slap, and she chose to bunt, and it didn't work out for us. But, you know, it was a great play, and Taryn Atley, our gal that was running at first, it was a tough read, you know. Darned if you do, darned if you don't. So it was just good play. Gave them a lot of momentum to finish the game, but we still competed. Kelly Burdick comes up and gets that single and has a chance to still stay in the game.
Matt Calkins, the Seattle Times again. Heather, 5th inning, you got Kelly on second base, Sis up with one out. You go for the sacrifice. Is that a situation? Was that an easy call for you, or is that something that, you know, looking back, maybe you let her take a swing?
Hey, Sis has the green light to do whatever she wants.
Got it.
I mean, it would
Well, I
have
guess
been.
maybe the question's for Sis then.
Yeah, you know, just mixing it up. I mean, putting the ball in play, trying to get Kelly a scoring position. She was already in scoring position, but, you know, just trying to make things happen.
For Coach, if a pitcher is not adhering to the 2-second pause, what is the advantage gain? And was that an issue that you raised with the umpires out there?
Are you saying that I asked if we did we, or maybe I don't really know how to answer it.
Well, if a pitcher were not taking the 2-second pause, hypothetically, what advantage is gained?
I mean, this just like a pitcher's rhythm, you know, and so I think the hitters have to adjust to it and maybe figure out a way to accommodate themselves better, but I don't think she's violating anything. Maybe I can go back and look and figure out a way to, like, do the gamesmanship thing, but that's not really how I coach, so they got to figure it out.
Coach Tar, you've mentioned a couple of times that your players have the green light to make different decisions. You know, how important is empowering your players to make those decisions to you as a coach, and how have you seen that play out over the season?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time things usually work out to the favor of it. And, you know, there's been times where we've had rallies go because we've, you know, laid down a bunt twice and we didn't really call it, but it's like, but, you know, maybe when it doesn't come out into a win, it's like, oh, wait, what, why, who? But we want to teach the game. We want to teach them to read situations and do what they're comfortable doing. Obviously, they're going to do what we tell them to do when we tell them to do it. And, maybe I should have made sure that we didn't do the things that they did, but it's all good.
Any more questions? Thank you, Coach. We'll see you tomorrow.